Charlie was not assassinated. He was not murdered, in my view. Charlie Kirk was slain, publicly slain, in front of his wife, children, and fans. He was slain doing the thing that he loved to do the most, which was to change people's minds. And as Jesse Lee Peterson said on his show, it's best to not react to this with anger. You can react in whatever way you want, but please don't react with anger. Charlie was a visionary. What did he envision? He envisioned a United States of America where young people are not brainwashed by the education system, their college professors, the social media, and the mainstream media about the nature of reality and the nature of the economy, the government, and important ideas that surround them and that inform their lives. He talked about things like family and religion and politics. And I did not agree with Charlie Kirk on everything. And I don't have to agree with him on everything. You don't have to agree with him on everything. But he was slain in public. And the distinction that I make there is that the video of him being slain is so graphic and so disturbing that it is a form of psychological warfare on the people, and it's a part of a greater information war on the people. Charlie was a father and a husband and a visionary. He was someone who used a political argument that I had never heard anyone use before, and he was extremely effective at using it. To so many people who came up to him, this is the one that stuck with me the most. He would ask them, do you have a smartphone in your pocket? 99.9% of Americans are going to say yes, because we do have a smartphone in our pocket. And he would say to them, so you are someone who will use the fruits of capitalism, someone who will use the technologies that are produced by competition, innovation, and capitalist ideas, but you will denounce capitalism with the same breath. And in that sense, you are a walking hypocrite. I thought that he was great at debating, but more so great at listening. In order to be respectful of people, you have to listen. Listening is loving. And I liked Charlie's approach because he was able to identify the root problem was that the education system brainwashes the youth. Where did all of his events take place? College universities, college campuses. This is where opposing ideas and contradicting ideas are essentially not expressed. And this is not so much about politics anymore. And it's not so much about the culture or even how human beings communicate with each other anymore. The slaying of Kirk, to me, represents the culmination of several years worth of news and psychological and informational war on the minds of people. The battleground of the next generation of warfare is the hearts and minds of people. And yes, we have hobbies, and yes, we have things that we love to talk about much more than dark subjects and dark days, such as this past Wednesday. But it's important for all of us to think about what Charlie was trying to do. He was trying to prove his point, speak the truth as he saw it, and no person deserves to be slain while trying to do that. And so the people on the left, the people on the right, this is not what's important in our world. Oftentimes, the left and the right are an illusion, a eternal struggle that is only existing to allow people to divert their attention from things that go on in the shadows and things that go on among the people at the tops of the pyramid, pulling the strings and keeping this drama going. But it is not wise for this video to be seen by children. It is not wise for this video to be seen by people who are sensitive to the graphic violence. And the internet has got to react to this in the right way. It is not the time to react with anger, and it is the time to discuss Charlie Kirk's ideas and his goals, and to condemn the act of slaying someone in the midst of speaking. And his most important statement, which in my view will remain for the rest of human history, it may not be his per se, but he has become known for it. When conversation ends is where violence begins. We have got to continue this conversation, and we have got to be more mature spiritually, emotionally, physically, and mentally in order for us as humans to take the next steps towards a better earth for everyone. Your ideas, your political views, your spiritual views, those are yours. You own them, and no one has the right to take those from you. And what Charlie did oftentimes was extend an olive branch to young people and to allow them to speak their mind and to listen to them and then to fire back at them relentlessly. And oftentimes this is a sign of a good teacher. I just hope that everyone can understand the nuance and the significance of this event, because there will only be one Charlie Kirk. And for a young man to decide to create an organization to change the minds of young people on campuses, and then to turn that dream into reality, and to gain so much political clout and power that he became close friends with the president and had a swing on the youth vote in real elections and was having a real influence on states. What young people think is cool is important in the culture. And young people could see that Charlie was cool. And the most difficult thing in all of life is when you know that your opponent is someone cool. Because you have that thought, I really want to hate this guy, but he's actually pretty cool. And to me, that's what Charlie Kirk was. He was a cool dude, and he was a family man, and he did not deserve what happened to him. So I hope that everybody out there listening just takes a moment to be quiet to yourself and to reflect on the ideas that I'm putting forth. We should all take a different perspective from this. Accelerationism calls for violence. Celebration of this violence is wrong. And what happened to Charlie Kirk was wrong. And we have got to do better as human beings. And this conversation will have to continue. And if you are an information warrior and you are someone who wants to spread the truth, then pick up your canvas. Pick up your paintbrush and start making art as well. I have been in the shadows for many years of YouTube. I've been here since the beginning. I didn't have an account the first year of YouTube, but I have been on YouTube since the beginning. And I'm here now speaking to all of you. So, in Charlie's honor, it is for us to say, God bless Charlie's family and children, and let his memory serve a purpose to enlighten us all and make the world a better place. And I'm out. Peace.